Habari Entertainment proudly presents Habari Live. Habari Live. From Phoenix, Arizona. And you're listening to the Habari Live podcast. The show that brings you news, sports, and entertainment for people who love HabariEntertainment.com. Here are your hosts, Iesha, Jimmi, and Damon Dipleen Ellison. Let's get it going. We are all the way live.
Morning. Welcome to Habari Live. We'll keep you updated with the news, sports, and entertainment throughout the week. Like always, we are all the way live from Phoenix, Arizona. What was I gonna say, bro? I don't even know. Phoenix, Arizona, and Paradise Valley. Let's get it going. Nah, man, I'm too raw. I never get the want because I'm only Jimmi. So
only
yeah,
Jimmi,
man.
Okay.
Yeah, he only won. Welcome back to the show. Another week. What's up, everyone? How you guys doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Jimmi, that was.
Oh my God! Hi.
Man, come on, man. We got to get enthused. Let's get enthused.
Spell it.
Let's get it pumped. Spell it. BOLOGNA. I don't know. But yeah, man. Let's get it going, bro. We had a long week. You know what I mean? Another week, another hot week. I think it's like 30 years in a row we've hit 115 degrees or 110.
You mean 30 days?
Oh, my bad. Yeah, 30 days. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These days feel like years. So it's feel like 30
They do.
years. It's
They
been
do.
hot as a SOB. So, man, I want to welcome our guest today. We have Lina Outhone. I think I said it right. Outhone.
That's fine.
All right. I messed it up. I thought I practiced it. Thought I was going to get it right. But Lina from the Sweet Moon Bakery. And she does lovely treats, snacks, cakes. Oh, my God. The cakes look so lovely. They're beautiful. And we're honored by her being here, man. And she's definitely an artist. We have a video that we can run. It should be in the storage. And let's run that to show the people what she does. A cake artist, you know what I mean, and don't be humble. We know you are dope, man. And we want to ask, man. I mean, everything looks so great, and it's just you deserve a round of applause for everything that you're doing and your hard work. I know it takes a lot of work to get that done. So, what was your inspiration to get started baking? Who was your motivator?
My children are my motivators.
Wow, that's awesome.
So they're what keeps me going every day.
Mm-hmm.
I do it for their future.
That's dope.
Inspiration. I mean, I get inspiration from everyone.
Yeah.
Really. A lot of it ties back to my culture.
Yeah.
I want to infuse that into modern taste and everything. Like, there's a lot of Lao cuisines. I'm Lao there, by the way. There's a lot of Lao desserts that nobody really knows or tastes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not really common. People know about Thai food or Chinese food and everything. But I want one day to be able to create something that it incorporates that.
Okay.
Right? And then my art,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I love it. I enjoy it. It's therapy.
Man.
That's it.
And you're good at it. So that always adds a plus to it too. So, and tell us a little bit about Lao. Where is it located on the planet? Where is it located? Is it an island off of Thailand?
No, actually it's like right in the middle of Thailand, China, and Cambodia.
Okay.
And Vietnam is there too.
Okay.
So it's really small. It's
Mhm.
like a little, I guess you could say it looks like a shape of California in a way.
Okay. And how many people are on the island?
It's not an island.
No,
No, it's not an island.
it's landlocked.
Yes,
Oh,
it's right
okay.
in the middle. Like if you search it up, I can show you a
Then let me
picture.
look it up while I'm sitting here.
um, there's a lot of people. I can't say how many people there is,
Hmm.
but
And it's LAOS.
AOS, yeah.
Yeah.
So when you grew up in Laos, did you grow up in Laos?
No, actually, I am part of the first generation born in America.
Oh.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
my parents, well, my mom and my grandparents and her siblings escaped here during the Vietnam, after the Vietnam
Oh
War.
goodness.
They were
Okay.
refugees, and they came to Texas first, I believe, and then they kind of went here and there until they ended up in California and San Diego, and then grew up there. And it was hard, but they did it. And my mom had to start high school right away, learning
Oh.
ABCs, English right at high school,
Mhm.
and then she got arranged to my dad, and they had me.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I see now where it's located. It's up by Thailand, Vietnam.
Mhm.
Wow, that's cool. It's really cool. You don't think about all the other areas in that place. You know, in the Vietnam area, just think about Thailand and Vietnam. Those are the two that everyone knows the
Right.
most.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. So,
exactly.
what are some of the cuisines from Laos that people don't know much about?
Oh, well, we have something called tam sum or tamuhung. It's
Wow.
it's a papaya salad.
Okay.
Yeah, people might think of papaya salad like Thai,
Hmm.
how they make it,
Right.
but ours is a little bit different.
Okay.
Has like fermented fish into it,
Oh my
so
goodness.
the taste, the seasoning, the smell is there, but it's good.
Wow.
So and then we have sticky
Oh
rice
yeah.
and
What's your favorite Lao cuisine that you grew up eating?
It might not be a favorite for others, but my grandma makes this thing called ambon. Ambon is like I don't want to explain it. It's like a stew, but it's really thick, and it's made from these leaves. I don't know how to say it in English, but it's ambon leaves. Like it's a plant, and they
Wow.
grow. And once it becomes ripe or ready, she'll then smush it together, wash it, drain the juice, and then she makes the soup.
So
Wow.
that kind of sounds like a maybe like a grape leaf
Yeah,
or a banana leaf,
yeah.
something
So in the lines
of that sort.
Man.
Okay.
So yeah, she makes
Yeah.
it, and it has pork skin in it, and a little bit of pork tendon in it, and then you boil it all together, and then you just eat it with sticky rice.
Okay.
Man.
So
I'm sure looking it up and her dishes look great. I see a lot of whole fish too. You know, I'm
yes,
seeing that they like to
like a
do
fried fish.
yeah, the
Yeah.
whole fish, man.
So
It looks
you
terrific.
guys eat a lot of seafood.
It ranges because it's in the jungle. So
Really?
mudfish, or there's I forgot what it's called, the eel. It's like an
Okay.
eel, like, and then chicken mainly, and
Right.
then they herd their own cows, oxes, and everything like that. So and pigs. So,
Oh, it
but
sounds so good.
whatever they can hunt and find really. But nowadays it's modernized, right? So a lot of things are imported or farms, and they can go buy it at the store now.
I'm seeing this the Lao sausage.
Yes,
I'm
Lao
looking
sausage
at
is one big thing too.
yeah.
Introduced that at work,
Hmm.
and they just love it. And I'm like, "Can you make it again?" But it's a process.
Wow.
So
Man, it looks yeah,
So
everything looks terrific.
is it a process like when Mexicans or
like
Spanish
they do
people
the
do
tamales, is
tamales?
it?
Like
Pretty
it's
much.
only a tradition where they only eat it during this season of the year because it's such a process to do it.
Not really necessarily tied to a certain holiday or like a certain occasion or anything. It's just because you're mixing all the grounded sticky rice, the lemongrass, and garlic, and then you're putting shallots and
Wow.
pork and beef, and then you're mixing all that, and you have to case it
Mm.
Okay.
each one, and then you're like tying the links and everything. So
Wow. Is the what you're tying it in? Is it the
Pork queso.
kaffir lime leaves?
yes, you put that into
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, so I'm looking at it. And lemongrass is, I'm guess, is used a lot.
a lot,
Definitely, I'm
definitely.
seeing that. Man, I just love looking at other cultures' food. You know what I mean? Because I food is That's what brings everyone together.
I agree.
You know what I
Just like
mean?
earlier when we were talking, I'm like, I should just brought
Right.
I was telling her pineapple fried rice. She's like, they have that?
Man, it's definitely the language of the world. It doesn't matter
is.
where you go.
Food,
Good smelling food.
music,
Yeah.
food and
definitely.
music.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter where you go. Those are the two things that's gonna bring people together.
Wow. I'm
I
seeing
agree.
this dish, Luang Prabang. You heard of that?
Luang Prabang.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the capital. Or Vientiane is the capital. Luang Prabang is another city. My
Okay.
dad's actually there now. But yeah. I've never been. I
You've
wish I
never
could.
been?
No, never been.
This is talking about a stew though that's made with deer meat. You want to check it out?
All lamb. Oh, all lamb. Okay, that's different. I've tried okai, which is with chicken.
Oh, okay.
So,
It's our lamb. Okay. It's from Luau Prime.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm
Yeah,
catching up now. Wow, man. It looks really good, man. I would try it. I don't know if I don't know.
Yeah, I
You
feel
say
like
you
I
wanna check
should
it out,
just brought
Jimmy?
Lao food for you guys.
He's not scared to check out anything. Here, check it out. Yo, scary, but yeah, that's dope. So tell us a little bit about the snacks and stuff that you brought us. Show us to the if you can just bring it up close to you for the camp people can see it a little bit. Mhm.
I have this. It's champagne cake with a whipped cream and fresh strawberries.
Mm.
So it's
Oh
one of the
my
favorites from
goodness.
a lot of people.
Yeah, you said that's deer meat.
Yeah, definitely looked. It doesn't. It looked like chicken. I thought it was chicken.
My uncles Dallas and Daryl that hunt and
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I've never had it. You had it before, deer meat?
I
I've never
refuse
had
to
it.
try it. I mean,
I'm asleep. What's this one now?
This one's pandan cake. Pandan is a flavor we get from you'll find in a lot of Asian cuisines.
Okay.
Well, not cuisines, but like desserts.
Okay.
It's very popular, and it's just the pandan leaf, which is like yay long or
Right.
so, and they grind it up with water, and you extract it, and that's how you get the pandan juice.
Okay.
And it's pandan with whipped cream and fresh strawberries.
Wow. So is that what's giving it the green color?
Yes.
Wow, that's great. That color is awesome.
It is. It looks
It looks
almost
so
like
good.
a Christmas tree color.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have the white chocolate chip churro cookies.
Oh my
A
goodness.
lot of people like this one.
Man.
Look, Jimmy fat said he instantly come.
He turned real quick.
Right.
Real quick. Let me get one of those.
Oh man, that sounds so good.
And then this one's an orange cranberry cookie, and it's one of the holiday
Yeah.
favorites, especially with my pumpkin cheesecake roll.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody just wants this or
God.
that.
Goodness.
pumpkin cheesecake.
See, look.
Man.
I'm just so convinced that between Sweet Moon Bakery, Nays Yummy's creation,
Mm-hmm.
and whoever other bakers we got on that we have, come on, y'all gonna have to come up with a whole event where I could just do taste testing with y'all.
Do we need a
fine.
bake? Do we need a bake
a
off?
bake off?
That's
We have
fine.
everybody come in and have fun.
Yeah.
And see who wins. You know what I mean? Because we know a lot of people that do
We do.
bakery now.
We don't even have to do a contest. I think it's great that we just support one another.
Yeah,
just
come
do
in and
shit.
do
Yeah.
a meet and greet. Where
Yeah.
people come
Baked
in
to
and
death.
And you can't forget
I think it's so exciting.
sweets at the sweets and treats.
Oh
with the-
yeah, she's great too. Yeah, man. So I'm definitely about that. I love to bring in. Ooh, I'm looking at this G sandwich. Mm-mm. I'm still looking at food over here.
Okay, can you not make us hungry with the food you over there looking at?
It's almost lunchtime.
Right.
Oh man, it looks
We
so
gonna have
good
us in
though,
here
man.
starving.
Man, they got this louse beef jerky over here. I'm looking
Oh
at.
yeah, it's a
Oh
seed
my
savannah.
goodness.
So we like to eat that.
But one
especially-
thing I see is insects.
Oh, that's another thing.
Is
like
that
I
that's
said.
normal cuisine? Huh? We need to start getting on it too, man. Because I mean, Americans for
protein.
real, because it's a big protein, man, and we don't have to have all these meats.
I guess
It's not gonna last forever, man.
it's
We're gonna have to
not.
figure out something.
My grandpa especially. I remember when I was younger, he was crunching on something, and it's like that little, and it's like a little lines, and then come to know, and it was a silkworm,
Ugh.
and I'm like, okay. You just roast it, just eat it. Sometimes I see him eating crickets.
I'll
So.
try. I've had crickets before.
Look,
Crickets are
I'm
nothing,
not gonna lie.
and ants are not. That's nothing.
When I was in high school.
You said you can't.
No.
When I was in high school and when I took JRTC,
Yeah.
Captain Henderson, he passed away a few years ago. But he was one of my instructors.
hmm
During his time in the Army, he would always tell us these stories about all the different insects and stuff that they would try and eat, and because that's what they would have for their protein.
Yeah.
And then one day he brought them in for us to try,
Oh.
and it was like he brought us some like chocolate covered crickets or the silkworms we
Yeah.
had. We tried those.
Ooh. I don't know if I can do it, man.
I don't know.
Dude,
got
it was
nothing.
so weird to just
The texture.
the texture.
It's just the texture and the taste.
yeah,
is like
it's literally it's an acquired taste
Yeah.
for sure.
Right.
yeah.
But
for
I felt
sure.
like ants and crickets just pretty much taste like it was covered in chocolate. They pretty much taste like whatever you put on them. You know what I mean? And it's just a little crunchy. So I mean, if you put flavors on them, and I mean, we eat gummy bears. People don't know. I mean, we just wrap them up in this different presentation of a little gummy bear. But other people, they eat them with just some little sugar and a little flavoring, and it's just the ligaments between the meat of different animals.
Yeah.
So
The gelatin.
right, the gelatin.
Yeah.
And we make them into gummy bears here. So I think we take the insects and make them into something fun. People will like it. You know what I mean? It has to be something fun and something that kids like.
Right.
Then you'll grow up and it'll be all right.
Yeah. Especially if
know.
you live somewhere and you kind of like just grow it, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
grow up into it, then it's nothing to you.
No, we're done. We're not going to eat them. Yeah. Adults, we're like,
Maybe the next generation might.
right.
Maybe.
I mean,
But we're not.
No, we're
we
not.
having all these. We getting Beyond Meat, we get Beyond Chicken.
Yeah, we do.
We're getting all these different alternatives because I mean, they know we're not going to be able to sustain. We talk about it all the time. The amount of meat that we're eating and consuming is not going to stay forever. There's no way. There's no
Not
way.
not even with just the Beyond Meats and stuff that we have. We even
Mhm.
have the 3D printed meat.
Oh, what?
In the lab grown meat.
Yeah, the lab grown and the 3D printed. Like what they're doing is like they 3D printing your homes and stuff like that. They can do that with the meat and stuff.
Yeah,
now,
that sounds
too.
disgusting.
And you can.
What
is it
material is that made
edible?
out of?
Yeah, it's supposed to be edible. It's supposed to
Oh.
be a meat alternative.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know.
I don't understand the lab
I'm
grown
kind of
meat
skeptical
either.
on trying it, but
How
I'll
do you
wait till
grow
the
meat
day
in
I
the
have
lab?
to, then I'll do.
Yeah.
right.
I don't know. But I mean, I tried the Beyond and Beyond Burgers. I haven't tried the chicken, I don't think. I think I have. But yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
From
And
Kiwi Juice Bar.
Yeah, we did. A good chicken sandwich. I'm not gonna lie. But
We're gonna
I
have to
mean,
put
I
them back
really,
on,
I really
too.
don't think it's a difference. I think it's pretty cool to have these because the chicken wasn't that bad. One of the burgers, it's the Beyond Burger, and then there's one more that I didn't like that much.
Impossible.
Yeah, I think it was the Impossible, but the Beyond wasn't that bad. It wasn't horrible. You grill it up, it's all right. But whatever. So, when did you start the Sweet Moon Bakery? When did you get the idea to go ahead? You know what? I'm so great in the kitchen. I'm gonna go ahead and start my own business.
Um, I don't think I was ever really that confident.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed cooking for others or making things, looking at YouTube, learning things.
Right.
But to make that day that I decided that I want to do this, I want to call it Sweet Moon Bakery, and I want to be a baker.
Mm-hmm.
I think that didn't start till after my separation, and I kind of had to kind of
You needed something to occupy your time, your
yeah,
mind.
like a therapy,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I felt like I wanted to appreciate myself more, do what I want to do.
Yeah.
I always put others first.
There
I
you
still
go.
do, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But to do something that I love genuinely, I think that's when I decided, like, hey, I'm gonna bake. I want to do this. I want to try these different things. I didn't think much about custom cakes until my sister-in-law and my mother-in-law asked me to do my mother-in-law's dad's cake,
Okay.
and it was a you might see it on my Instagram, but it's like one of the first pictures. It's a fishing pond, and there's a man just like on the boat.
Wow.
Sleeping, and the little reefs and the fishes all over.
Wow.
And everybody just praised me for it. And I'm like, wasn't used to it, but it felt good.
Yeah.
It felt good. And then after that, I did a cake for my niece, my sister-in-law's daughter. It's a present box, and it had cheetah prints over it. And then I'm just taking my time making it, like painting it, and
Right.
and just it felt good.
Yeah.
And everybody just loved it. And pictures, people just like, oh my goodness.
Right.
And I liked it. It felt good that
Yeah.
I got that feedback. So
Right.
ever since then, it's just I made that choice, and then
Right.
I was done.
So, I mean, and then people just start calling you up, and you just start getting
Kind of.
going.
Mainly family
Yeah.
that did, or friends, or people that are on my Facebook or Instagram. So this was about six
Okay.
years ago.
Yeah.
I think so. It was also around the time that I met Janae.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So she but at that time I was just doing cupcakes here and there.
Right.
I didn't do anything serious. And then yeah, so it's about 6 years now that I've been doing this.
Oh, man.
So
It's tough. And do you have a brick and mortar yet? Are that something that you're planning on doing in the future?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I think it is definitely something I want to consider, but I have like different people giving me their opinions. I have coworkers that know a little bit more about business that they
Definitely
give it input on it. I have my family members that will put a little bit more. Like right now, I went and did a vendor event.
Yeah.
My aunt's over there like, okay, we got to do this another vendor event, and you got to get this cooler and set it up this way. And she's coming up with ideas, and I'm like, okay, so yeah.
That's dope.
So she's all into it now,
Yeah.
right? And then I just appreciate that. Like, I don't know, it's so many people I'm not able to name them all, but everybody, I don't know. I take their advice seriously, and
there you go.
maybe one day I will
Yeah.
think about that, or
Dang.
get something. But right now, I'm okay with being a home baker.
There you go. Hey, man, you're such an amazing baker. To me, is you could take it wherever you want to go. I mean, because you are amazing. You know what I mean? When I see your cakes online, I'm like, man, she's man. Nah, I don't even want to talk about my cooking skills.
Look,
I do.
It's pretty bad.
This one time we bought the pre-made cookies. All you need to do is put in the oven for like 10 minutes.
Right.
Oh my goodness!
I come back and he was like, "Hey, Jimmy, these cookies." He was like, "Do these cookies look right?" I'm like, I don't know." So I got up and I looked in the oven. They were black. He was like, "Well, they were still soft when I took them out." And he had just took them. So when it's hot, it's still soft.
Yeah, you're supposed to let it set. Yeah.
Nah, they were hockey pucks after like 30 seconds in there.
Oh my goodness, that reminds me of my most epic fail. I had to have been like 17, 16, and this is when I was at my in-laws' house at the time.
Right.
And my father-in-law, my mother-in-law, and my sister-in-law were in the living room. And they were talking about cookies, and it was pre-made cookies that they had in the freezer. And everybody was like, I want some cookies. So it's like I took it upon myself to make it. I don't know what I did because I didn't make cookies or not. You're just supposed to put it in and put it in the oven.
Right.
So. But it ended up being just rocks. Like it was hard as rock. And my brother-in-law and my ex at the time, they decided to start throwing it around the kitchen. So.
wow.
And nobody got cookies that night though. So.
Hey, I remember me and your pops. We got some biscuits from my OG, from my mother that she made, and they were concrete. I don't know what she did to these biscuits, bro. They weren't burnt, but they were done, but they were concrete. She tried to make homemade biscuits, and I remember we was throwing them around, and one of them went through the tile.
Wow.
Oh man.
Okay.
I've done that before.
We never laughed so hard, man. And then we got a whooping because we broke some stuff. But it was, like it's your fault. Your biscuit's so hard.
That's probably what you got in trouble for to say that.
Right.
That's what you call a she either left an ingredient out, needed it too much.
I don't know what she did.
But
the biscuits was hard, baby.
Had to have overworked the dough.
She had to. I mean, it's either that or
she left an ingredient out.
Yeah, had to.
I don't know.
Because that's
They
the
was-
only how that you're gonna make
Woo!
biscuits like that.
They were concrete. We could have built a house on those.
Oh,
Put a
wow.
foundation made.
I could have played baseball with
Just put down the foundation. Go ahead, go from there. So you said you've been in business 5-6 years. Tell us about the name Sweet Moon Bakery. How did you come up with that, and what does it mean to you?
Sweet Moon Bakery. The moon part came from my daughter and I's name.
Okay.
Our middle names are our Lao names.
Okay.
So my middle name is Jantong, which means in Lao is golden moon.
Oh wow.
And my daughter's is Janta, which is full moon.
Wow.
So I took the moon part, and then I was like Moon Bakery, but there's a lot of moon bakeries. So then I just added a Sweet Moon Bakery, and maybe one day she might want to take it on. You know what I mean?
That's what we do it for.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
she's actually the one that when I was thinking about the name,
Mm-hmm.
I asked her, I was like, "Do you think this is something you like
Right.
nice? Do you
Mhm.
think this is cute?" And she's like, "Yeah." So it's like a special bond between me and her.
That's
It's
dope.
my only daughter, so
Yeah.
yeah.
It's always so, and just to do it with the kid, bringing up the next generation, you know what I mean, and making sure that they know how to bring to cook the foods and the cultures and bringing the traditions, making sure she knows those things for her daughter and her son. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Those are things that's important that we forget about. You know what I mean? Those things bring people together and family together. And I think this generation is missing that so much because of social media and all those things. We're not coming together and cooking and learning and bringing those traditions to today and making sure we celebrating those things.
Yeah.
I think those things are being lost.
Yeah, and I think we have to take it upon ourselves to make sure that doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't, then yes, our children will be led astray.
Definitely. I agree. I definitely agree. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back with more with Lina from Sweet Moon Bakery.
It hurt.
Just because they try to
Welcome. A couple things.
Has
and bag everybody.
We're always down to eat.
always.
That's not a question. Welcome back. So let's get into some taste testing with Lina Sweet Moon Bakery.
Yes.
See what we have going here. I want to try the green first, me myself.
You want to try the green one?
Yeah, I forget the name of it again. What was it?
Pandan cake.
Panda. I'm Panda.
Pandan.
Pandan. So
Just go say-
Pandan.
Pandan. Okay.
That.
Oh, it's so beautiful, man. Look at that. Where's Jimmy at?
Jimmy ain't paying attention.
I
He
see.
went in the other room.
Those wooden spoons.
Oh, yes.
Just like to thank
Thank you.
everybody from Instagram for joining today.
That's appreciative.
Always appreciate it.
Yeah. Come on, Jimmy.
Make Veterans Great Again podcast.
Could you hurry up?
inbox us and we can talk about getting you on.
I want to show this cake here.
Here, look. I can show the cake. I ain't got no problem.
It's not. It's on one.
Oh, it's on one? Okay.
Can you go to two? I'll go to me. I just want to show this up a little bit. See what you see. How well do you see it? Pretty well.
Hold it sideways. Turn it. I mean the other way out. Long ways.
Long ways. What are you talking about? Like
Like
this?
that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's upside
Oh.
down.
Is it?
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. You see the strawberry? You see it a little bit?
Yeah. Ooh. Ah. Give it a little
Yeah.
360.
Whatever, dude.
Ooh. Food porn.
Do you want to try a cake?
Yeah, I'm gonna let me try one of these ones.
Champagne and strawberry.
Champagne and strawberry. Okay.
Yes.
See, what I was trying to get him to do was pass that over so I could do one of these
Oh.
right here for everybody on Instagram.
Man,
They can see too.
it's so good.
This is champagne and
Don't do that.
strawberry,
I'm gonna
you
need
guys.
You want some?
I need something. Talk about it's so good all up in my ear. Don't do that. Don't. You sound like Homer Simpson when he eats donuts.
Donut. Can you hand him a spoon? There
Look,
you go. Thank you.
babe,
Yes.
I need a whole party
Yeah, man. It's
with
a
all
really,
the bakers that we know in Arizona.
yeah, this is
'cause,
really fun though. It's like real fun. You know what I mean? Like it would be dope for like a little party to have all these around. You know what I mean? Just grab and eat them. You know what I mean? That'd be so fun.
Down for that.
Yeah, we have to do an event or something to get
And
you
it's
in
so
there.
light
Yeah, it's really light.
and fluffy.
Yeah, and the green is. It doesn't. It has It's kind of weird because it doesn't have a flavor
Wanna
like you
taste
would
the
think it
champagne and
does.
strawberry.
Yeah, it tastes just like cake. You know what I mean? So it's a
Let me
little
taste
bit.
that one over there,
It's a
Jimmy.
little like angel food
know if it's
cake.
gonna be
You know what I
any
mean? But
Yeah,
it's still
You better
yeah,
pass.
but it still doesn't have that little bit of flavor. It's really good. I like it,
whipped
man.
cream, crazy.
Let me try it.
And I usually don't eat whipped cream.
Yeah, it's so good, man.
I don't like to make it so sweet.
I don't. I
Nah, you do a
don't
good
like
job because it's not too sweet.
How you
Can't
gonna?
catch it? No, it's fine. That's
Mm.
it with Iesha.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, that champagne and strawberry is really good.
Wow,
It's so my mouth is still watering.
wow, man. The cake.
There's cookies too.
Wow, I don't even know if I'm gonna make it to that. This cake right here, bro.
You know I will.
Second bite.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different, man.
So is this like a sponge cake?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
That's so good.
Yeah, it's
You might find some of the cakes, that Japanese cakes or Chinese cakes or
Or
Vietnamese cakes.
tend to
It's
be
very
sponge.
airy,
Yeah.
yes.
yeah. Not too sweet.
Yeah, I
it seems
feel
like
like
that
a,
stuff is
um,
not
Exactly.
really too
That's what
sweet.
I was just
Yeah.
about to say. It's not
Chinese
overly
cheesecake?
sweet.
Right.
It's not.
What you say?
Yeah.
When she was saying that it was like usually all fluffy and airy, like
Mhm.
I think of Chinese cheesecake. Is that what it is?
Chinese
You're talking about the
cheesecake.
cotton cheese, the like.
It's good. Never had it.
Ridiculous.
Oh,
Oh
that
my.
is so good.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, we really appreciate you, and that is amazing. It tastes amazing. You had it. You're going big places.
I
See.
hope so.
No, ain't
Y'all
no hope
tripping.
to it. You're going.
I'm tasting everything. Y'all
Yeah.
tripping.
So tell us a little bit. Tell people how to
Oh my
how to
God.
if they want to order something, they want to get these cakes. How can they contact Lina?
Sorry, I
Yeah, that's
just
ridiculous,
got
ain't it, bro?
distracted.
Okay.
Is it bad?
No, it's so
No, that's
good.
good.
No, it's really good.
That's really good.
That champagne cake is ridiculous. They say they don't want
I
any?
made plenty.
I ain't offering them. I ain't offering. Oh, you want some?
Oh, she said you got cake. I heard cake.
Absolutely not.
She said, "Here
Look
I
at her.
come." Look at her.
Absolutely not.
Let her come on in, Jimmy. That's fine.
She
Oh,
wants to
little
join. She wants a cookie.
She wants a cake.
You want some cake, mama? You want cake?
Oh.
Yeah, you hear the excitement for cake. Y'all hear that? You like that?
Is that yummy? Do you like it?
Is that yummy?
She's like, I'm thinking about it. I don't know. That's a really face there.
Yeah, right. It's good stuff, man. Yeah, you want some more?
Her asking for more, saying she likes
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
That's it. She likes
How
it.
you,
Doing the
how you doing
damn.
over with the cookie over there?
Yeah,
Now
man,
you
this
can
is
see why everybody
amazing.
loves it.
Oh my God,
Where'd she go that fast? No. Come on, no.
y'all!
Baby, come
This is
way.
cinnamon churro cake. I ain't never in my life
That's supposed to be Watching you in there. They in there falling all over the cake right now.
Babe, you got to
Let
try
me
this
see a
cookie.
piece. Yeah, I need a piece. Talking about.
If I can even share it.
Absolutely not. Excuse me.
Thank you.
Dang.
That cookie
Come on, go.
is so, and that's cream cheese in it.
No, it's white chocolate.
Wow,
Oh my god!
it's so soft.
Thank you.
Mm.
Like the inside of it is so flaky and soft and buttery.
This cookie remind me of Christmas.
Yes.
It does.
Everybody likes it during the holidays.
Man.
That
I
was the
think-
first thought that I had. I was like, oh, this is Christmas right here.
I think
Oh
at
my
one
goodness.
point it's a favorite crowd favorite at work too.
Bro.
Right? And the day that I got out of the hospital because I had COVID really, really bad about 3 years ago. And I ended up in the hospital for quite some time with the ventilator. And I woke up and I got released and my coworkers sent a lot of gifts to help take care of my and I went my sisters and I baked a bunch of these two different
Oh
two
my
flavors
goodness, dude.
and just gave it to them all and it just showed appreciation because it's just that one is a white chocolate chip churro cookie.
Woo. This is a
Yo.
breakfast cookie.
I'm gonna offer them some up front.
Yeah. This on the real. I can imagine eating this in the morning. Some nice little
Christmas
cocoa.
morning.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Some coffee. Oh
hot
my
tea.
goodness. Some woo.
Yeah, I think that's one of.
And the edges are so crispy.
Man. Girl, you outdoing yourself.
Thank
right.
you.
For real. I mean,
I try.
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You got one more to go?
Yeah, we got one more to go.
All right.
This is the orange cranberry cookie.
Yes,
Let's try it out.
that's
Y'all, if this cookie is anything like that churro cookie,
a different taste, but yes,
They want to try a cake? Go ahead,
there's
grab one.
plenty. Do I bring it over?
No, he can make it.
I don't like getting camera.
Whatever.
holy,
I'm hesitant on giving them.
oh my,
Give him a
Why?
cake.
Because you want to keep it for yourself.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
yo, this tastes like a scone
Mm.
and a cookie.
Oh yeah, because the cranberry orange scones.
Yes.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
one I only started making because
Mm-hmm.
my previous manager at my job, he loved those cookies. We would get it from Costco. And then my work
Oh my
mom,
goodness.
I call her my work mom. She just brought up like, why don't you just try making it? I'm like, okay. There's not really a recipe for it, and I couldn't really find it, so I had to
Oh
like
my
do some
goodness.
digging. And I finally found a recipe that made that can fit what
Holy crap.
he bought,
Right.
and then I made that, and ever since then everybody just likes it now. And then I also turn it into a cake,
Yeah.
and then that was over the top. After
This is like it's an orange zest, huh?
yes,
I can tell.
yeah.
You could tell.
You could tell it's got like a.
Yeah.
Is there lemon in it too?
No?
No lemon.
No, it's just the
orange?
zest.
It's
Orange
just,
zest.
It's just
I can
orange
take
zest
it.
Orange.
with the cranberry
Yeah.
in the batter, and then you coat it with the sugar infused with
Man,
the
it's
zest.
so magnificent. And the taste
Y'all, my mouth is
of
still
the
watering.
taste of orange.
It's
You smell it first.
yeah.
And that's
That
the
was
crazy
the first
part.
thing. You
Yes.
smelled
And then
the
once you
orange
eat it,
first.
you still feel like you're like smelling the aura. It's so dope, man. It's so you did such a good job, man.
Thank
You're-
you.
Hey, we're gonna have you. You're gonna be on one of these shows. I'm telling you, real
Look,
fast.
we gonna start a show. We're gonna start a bake-off show
Oh,
in
Hey,
Arizona.
hey, for
We're
real,
gonna have all
man.
the bakers come together.
I'm
and
down.
just do
just
it.
call me and I'll be there.
We got the cameras. We got everything. Let's go, man. We got my appetite. So. I'm Judge One. You know, let's do it.
I'm located in Mesa.
So you are located in Mason?
I am in Mesa, Arizona.
Okay.
But I have orders all throughout
All
the
over the
valley,
city. Okay.
Philly. What is it? You can reach me on Instagram or Facebook. And my Instagram, you already know it's at sweet_moon_bakery. And
Mhm.
my Facebook is Sweet Moon Bakery AZ.
Man. We thank you, Lina. We really appreciate you. You're really a great
Every
chef,
single one of
baker.
your desserts are amazing.
They're amazing.
Thank you.
Very,
Thank
very
you.
amazing. We're gonna let's go into some news real fast. We can try to close it out for the day. Let's go.
Now, This week's Habari News Weekly with Damon Dipling Ellison. Sponsored by...
I'm starting a baking show.
All right.
Do
So
it for the holidays, especially.
this weekend news, we have a verdict reached in the trial of the cop who placed the woman in patrol car who was hit by a train. The officer put the lady in the patrol car. You should see a picture. It should be on the.
So hold on, wait a minute. Let me get this right. He puts her in the patrol car while his
Mhm.
car is sitting on the train track.
Yeah, and then a train came and she was hit while in the patrol car. So he was on trial for placing a handcuffed woman on a patrol car parked on train tracks that was then struck by a freight train. Was found guilty of 2 misdemeanors. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, man. I thought that was a slap on the wrist. You know, Fort Lupton police officer Jordan Steinke.
The last name Stanky. Stanky.
Hey man, it's really close to Stinky. So I don't know. Was charged with attempted reckless manslaughter, a felony, 2 misdemeanors, reckless endangerment, and third-degree assault in connection with the September 2022 incident. I do remember this though, which left the woman severely injured. I bet she was hit by a train. Judge Timothy Kearns found Stinky not guilty of attempted reckless manslaughter, saying that the court did not prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the officer knowingly intended to harm. He may not have intended to get her hit by the train. It's going to be kind of hard to prove that, but they couldn't really prove that. So,
Jimmy, what is this picture you got up here of somebody stuck in a chimney?
that's the wrong picture. Should be the police officer on the streets with the car on the train tracks.
Sorry, they look just the same. I am so sorry.
Oh my goodness.
They look exactly alike. I promise you. They look exact. I can't read that little words. I'm so sorry.
But
sorry. Sorry, guys. I apologize.
But anyway, going over the story, what she citing the presence of railroad tracks and signs on the highway, explaining his guilty verdict in the misdemeanors. They're saying that he should have known, but there was no way to prove that he did it on purpose. Don't let it fall, girl.
Yeah, I got to help with the spoon.
Oh, okay. But we also let's bring up the brother who was with his lady there. I think his name is Jadarius Rose. He's saying that he just didn't want to die. This is the trucker who was attacked by a Ohio police dog while surrendering. You can hear the officers telling the other officers, "Do not let go of the dog." They let go of the dog anyway, and the dog ends up attacking the guy while he has his hands up. So the dude is 23-year-old. He was a truck driver. I don't know why dude didn't stop when they asked him to stop the first time.
He did, but
and they were stopping him for not having a mud flap on the back of the truck.
But what happened in the video is when he stopped the first time, the police officer gets out the car with a big old gun, points it at the thing. Dude looks in his mirror and sees the gun, and he just takes off.
So he was scared.
He was instantly scared. And that's what the dude said. He was like, y'all stop me and pull me over with your guns out for no reason. Yeah, I was scared.
Right. Yeah, hey man, I understand.
And
People
then y'all attack dog on me.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, I've been pulled over by the police by guns plenty times. That's how they do it in the hood.
But this wasn't just a pistol that the
I know. It was like it was big.
It was like a
M16.
Bro was nervous.
Yeah.
So he drove off. But I don't know, man.
I would have drove off too.
But he broke his silence about the ordeal Thursday night, telling the news, "I just didn't want to die." Jadarius Rose of Memphis, Tennessee, spoke out about the July 4th incident on a Central Ohio highway one day after K9 officer Rose allegedly sicked his dog on him. He was fired from Circleville, Ohio Police Department. The former officer, 29-year-old Ryan Speakman, was terminated from the force after an investigation by the Circleville Police use of force review board prompted police officials to conclude he did not meet the standards and expectations we hold for our police officers. So dude was fired. National Civil Rights Attorney Ben Crump will be representing Mr. Jadarius. So we'll see.
Of course.
Right. Dude is all over it.
He's all over everything.
Dude is everywhere right now. He's getting paid, bro. He's probably not, He's probably not.
He's probably doing.
He's
a lot
probably
of
doing
them
this
at
stuff
some
pro
percentage
bono.
pro
But the
bono.
thing is that his raising his
name.
profile and name so high that he's getting
His
paid
name,
off
his
this stuff.
name
Yeah.
recognition.
So he's doing well. He also said, the incident was caught on police body camera video.
It was, and it was just
harking back to the 1960 civil rights movement when police dogs were let loose on violent protesters. That's what Mr. Ben Crump said. So we'll see what happens there on that trial there. But we got next story. We got Biden. He is creating a monument to Emmett Till amid fights over Black history. Florida.
Yes.
Florida's ridiculous right now. We don't know what's wrong with them people, man. But
it'll be 3, if I'm not mistaken. It's 3 monuments across 2 states.
Right. I think it's Illinois and Mississippi is where they're going to put the monuments. 2 in Mississippi, 1 in Illinois, 1 I think where he was birthed, 1 at the courthouse, and 1 in the location where he passed or something like that. So 68 years later after his death, another president offered her son and the attention from Emmett Till. President Biden established a national monument that's going to honor Emmett Till and his mother, Mommy Till Mobley, a fierce advocate for her son who insisted on the open coffin at the funeral so the country could bear witness to the brutality. Emmett Till and Mammy Till Mobley National Monuments includes 3 protected sites in Illinois where Emmett was born 82 years ago to the day on Tuesday, and Mississippi where he was tortured and killed after being accused of whistling at a white woman. So that's dope, man. They're going to do something, man. We have to do more monuments on history because we have people, who feel guilty that want to change it because they feel guilty. They don't like feeling that way. Stuff's crazy. We got a man stuck in a chimney at a Phoenix home. He had to be rescued by emergency crews. Christmas in July. Santa Claus in July, man. He's trying to bring presents.
So what's he doing? You said what he doing in the chimney?
He was bringing presents.
Down comes the chimney.
That's why we know Santa Claus fake.
Right.
Oh, Santa gets stuck.
Yo, man, get stuck in the chimney come Christmas Eve.
Oh, man. He tried
to get rescued.
I'm hoping this dude was trying to bring some presents and play around. But dude was in his 40s, was found to be stuck in the chimney above the damper, and basic rescue crews weren't able to reach him. So a technical rescue team was called to help. The crews used a harness and a rope system and breached the wall before finally getting the man out of the chimney. He was taken to a hospital and stable. Maybe he was cleaning it. I don't know what bro was doing. Maybe he was they didn't say he was trying to break in the house.
I don't know. You have to keep us updated on that one.
Yeah, man. It's too hot to be playing around.
Right.
What was you doing?
Yeah.
What were you doing, bro?
The chimney?
It's 115 degrees outside.
Right. I couldn't understand
it. Chimney?
I couldn't stand if it was wintertime. He's like, hey, I'm trying to save some heat this year. We finna run this fireplace and we clean this out, make sure it's good.
In the chimney,
though? Right.
I mean,
it doesn't make sense.
Start a fire.
I don't know what bro was doing. But anyway, arrest made after deadly road rage shooting in Glendale. Craziness over here, man. They arrested a 20-year-old woman in connection to the shooting.
Now she done threw her whole life away.
We don't know what she has going on. They're not saying the person's name. This is allegedly what the police are saying at this time. About 4:15 Thursday, Glendale police officers were called to an area for a welfare check. When they arrived and located a motorcycle identified as a 23-year-old man with gunshot wounds. He's been taken to the hospital. It's craziness, man. We gotta chill out with the road rage, man. It's something that's been a problem in the city. It's been plaguing us for a while. Let's bring up this Mitch McConnell, man. I should have a picture of him. Mr. McConnell, he froze up this week. The top Republican in the Senate froze up, looked confused. They had to come up to him and tap him on the shoulder like, Mitch, you good?
But you know what?
What's going on, bro?
First incident that happened
I know.
this week.
Yeah, he's been tripping. Oh, you mean for him or somebody else?
No, there was somebody else in the Senate that it happened to this week.
Oh, yeah.
It was a lady.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember her name, but she's like 80 something years old.
Okay.
And she was called up for a vote, and she went up and started actually giving a speech instead of doing a yay or nay on the vote that she was supposed to do.
So that's not really the same.
No, her personnel had to come in and be like, "Hey, no, that's not what you're supposed to be doing. You have to."
She made a mistake. That's different than freezing up and looking.
Yes,
okay.
it's different, but what they're saying is what they're alluding to is the age.
I know,
Is
man.
age an issue?
I understand.
In Senate and Congress.
This guy at work I was talking to the other day, he's saying the same thing. But I say the same thing I said to him. Yeah, you could talk about age all you want to, but young people have to get out and do something.
Yep.
The problem is that we don't have
ain't doing nothing.
Right. We don't have anyone that's strong enough and powerful enough that's going to push these people out. You know, so you're gonna complain about it. That's cool, but who's going to run against Mitch McConnell and get him out of there? Who's going to step up power in Kentucky and try to get Democrats or even Republicans, somebody to get him out? And nobody can get him out of there. So we can't sit around crying, talking about, oh, they're too old. Vote. People in Kentucky love him. And the problem is his name recognition. They see him next to Joe Smo, they're going to pick Mitch McConnell.
Right.
You know? They don't know Joe Smo. They know Mitch. It don't matter if he froze up or what. They know him. Even though he's been doing the same bull crap for 40 years.
Yep.
But anyway, earlier this year, McConnell could not hear reporters at a different news conference. Plus, McConnell is known to have fallen at least 3 times in the past year. He slipped on ice before a meeting in Finland. He failed getting off a plane at the Reagan National. I'm sorry, he's supposed to laugh. His fall at the Waldorf Astoria in Washington led to a concussion and broken ribs that snarled on him for weeks. A fall several years ago at his home in Kentucky gave him a shoulder fracture. So yeah, man, it may be time, Mitch, man. You
need to go ahead and retire.
Yeah,
and just
bro.
Lay it down.
Yeah, bro.
Enjoy the rest of your life.
You need to go sit down some motherfucking water. It's time, Mitch. It's time for you to sit down and rest and enjoy your people.
Take a seat.
You've been on the Senate for about 40 years. Just please, man. And you know, I'm sick of you anyway. So, but it was kind of crazy to see him freeze up like that. That was sad. I don't want to see nobody die on TV. You know what I mean? So he was just sitting there. It's like,
Mitch, you okay, bro?
I'm sure, like, man, they have to come up there and say, hey, Mitch, you good? But
you know we live, right?
The last one I got is we got Niger, man. They're over there. They're having some issues. It's a coup going on in Niger, in Africa. The United States. No, it's Niger. It's just Niger. It's Niger.
I thought it was pronounced Niger.
Niger. I don't know. Whatever.
I bet you sound Illinois like the Illinois.
Illinois? No, it's Illinois. It's Niger. I don't think it's Niger. I don't know. Whatever. The United States and Western allies are faced with difficult conundrum as they navigate the potential responses to the military takeover in Niger if democratic rule is not restored. So we don't know, man. Are we going to sit back and just let them blow each other up? Or I don't know. Under U.S. law, if the U.S. State Department formally classifies the takeover as a coup, it will require the U.S. To cut foreign and military assistance to the Nigerian government, which could have serious consequences for the fight against terrorism and stability in the region. So I don't know, man. I think they have to help them, man. I think we take a step back too much in Africa. That's why countries like Russia have so much headway in Africa and China. Russia right now is giving several countries out there free wheat because they blocked the embargo to let the wheat come from Ukraine. So they really have to, because those countries depend on that wheat coming from Ukraine. But still, the relationships are being built between communist countries in Africa, and we're not doing a good job of building those relationships. And we have to do something, man, or we're gonna be left behind on a continent that's probably going to be the most growing continent in the next 50 to 100 years, because everybody else is slowing down. But that's what I got. What you got?
I got a couple things for us this week. First off, yet another Phoenix detective has been suspected of mishandling homicide evidence.
Yeah.
This isn't the first officer.
Okay.
This officer is this is the second officer that has been accused of mishandling homicide evidence. Maricopa County's attorney's office notified defense attorneys in multiple cases
Wow.
that another Phoenix homicide detective may have mishandled evidence and failed to document interviews.
Wow.
They said the prosecutors sent the new disclosures about the detective Shannon McGee this week, and it revealed she's under an internal misconduct investigation.
Wow.
She's also been transferred out of the unit while the internal investigation continues. But right now, it's not really looking so good. It's she's mishandling the evidence.
Mm-hmm.
She's not. She wasn't logging evidence into evidence. She was letting the people keep the evidence.
Yeah, just being willy-nilly about
just
everything.
willy-nilly
Right. And that's why we don't get any murders
recording
solved
and
in the city.
recording her interviews with people
Right.
that she did. So
Yeah, that's
so
crazy.
yeah, that was all bad. But moving on, Arizona makes up Arizona's fentanyl
Mm-hmm.
makes up over half of the U.S. fentanyl seizures.
It's ridiculous, man. I don't know what we're doing down here. I guess all the fentanyl's that being made down here, or being coming from Mexico and then coming up through here.
According to Tucson Police Department, they're saying the prosecutors are saying that they will prosecute people who sell the fentanyl. And they're saying that almost 54% of the fentanyl seized throughout the country comes from Arizona. That's more than half the fentanyl in the country.
But the whole country, that's crazy.
Right. They said the Pima County Health Department said that from just 2018 to 2021, the drug overdoses increased in the county by 90%. So just Pima County alone, from 18 to 21, their overdoses increased by 90%.
Yeah, man. That's why the population decreases we're seeing. You know, we're seeing a decrease in population because fentanyl is taking so many people. It's man,
the pills and
I don't get it, man. And we was reading about
pills
Ray
and
Lewis' son.
gun violence. Those are the two things that's taking us out right now.
We was talking about Ray Lewis' son, and he had a deadly mix
concoction
of drugs with cocaine and methamphetamines and heroin and all type different drugs. Like, what are people thinking about? Right. I just don't understand. I mean, dude, pick up. Whether you want to go up or down, bro.
Right.
You can't go both of them.
At the same time, especially.
Right. How you gonna do coke and heroin? I don't get it. I just don't understand. But these people doing it all. What?
I'm tired. You know what? No, I ain't.
That's exactly what you would be doing. I just don't get it, bro.
He said, "You know what? I'm going later. You know what?"
Right, and you'll be dozing off. No, come on, let's party, y'all. I don't get it. That's your heart is so confused; they don't know what to do.
Yeah,
and you're gonna die. So I mean, you can't mix these drugs, man. And then sometimes you're doing these drugs, and people mix them, and they didn't mix it, trying to make some concoction, make that drug deadly. And you take it, you don't know. Now you're gone.
Yep.
So I mean, it's sad, man. That's your last one?
Yeah, unless you want to move on into the hot mess.
Yeah, we're gonna do that after sports. Let's do sports real fast.
Habari Sports.
You can get one, man. You can get a Habari Live t-shirt. We'll get one going, but you definitely have to pay double what it normally costs. Triple. For you, Nico, we need quadruple the price. No, we got one, man. Just come down. We'll get one for you anytime, bro. Habari Live t-shirts, especially for Nico. You know, you have cool. So we got you. But we're going to talk about Victor Wembanyama today, man. I wanted to talk about, is he going to win the Rookie of the Year this year?
Nope.
What you guys think? You gonna win, or do you
I
think
actually don't know nothing. Look at her.
she hating? Right? Don't even
Yeah.
know who he is.
He's a
Off top.
7'5" dude with a jumper. He's
Hey,
like
man.
a taller KD.
Right. I mean, you got Brandon Miller from the Hornets. Brandon Miller, he put up a lot of points in college.
But he
Those
didn't
old
look that
dudes.
good in the summer league.
You got Victor did not look very good. He had a game where he looked pretty bad. And Brandon Miller didn't look
I think
that
that was, like, the
great,
first
but he
game,
put
though.
up 19 points. I didn't see what Scoot Henderson did, and the twins, Eamon and Azar. That's the five I'm gonna talk about. I
You
think
know what's crazy to think about, like as a
Mhm.
parent, that both your twins went to the league.
right, top five. You just made 2 top 5 players of the year
That's crazy.
in a draft. Your twins, they
Right.
4 and 5. That's amazing. Yeah, man. You got to get them people a round of applause. Well, I don't know what they doing, but Pops, he's training his sons, and he trained them himself, and he got his boys to the NBA. So you definitely got to give him a round of applause for that. But I do think it's going to be a 2-horse race. Scoot Henderson, if they get rid of Damian Lillard, he will have the ball in his hand a lot. So he will have a lot of decisions. Brandon Miller, I'm thinking LiAngelo, he's going to have the ball in his hand a lot. So for Brandon to be able to score a lot of points, he's going to have to,
You mean
outshine him. Did I say LaMangelo or LiAngelo?
You're talking about the one that's not even in the league.
Wow. Yeah, LaMelo. My bad. The one that got caught stealing at UCLA. He'll never make it, unfortunately. He messed up. But yeah, man, LaMelo, my bad. He will have the ball in his hand most of the time. So I don't know if Brandon Miller will be able to put up the numbers, but let's see, man. I'm kind of leaning towards Brandon to winning. Just because I don't know if Victor gonna be able to get. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna get a ball to him like that. You know what I mean? Like, you know how these guards are nowadays. They don't want to get a ball to the center. Like, Denver's probably the only team that just like give the ball to the center, and maybe Philadelphia. But Philly too, man. It'd be a while sometimes. Joe Embiid don't even touch the ball. Like, they be tripping, man. They're just teams nowadays are bad. They're bad at feeding the post, bad at getting the ball to the post. Just bad. But no, I'm gonna pick Brandon Miller just to be on something different, man. I think he might get him, and Victor don't get it. But if he does, I wouldn't be surprised. What you got? Who's your pick? You going with Victor? Yeah. All right. Let's run the hot mess, man, real fast.
Got the hot mess.
You got 3 hot mess.
Get ready for the week's Hollywood Hot Mess with Iesha Rowan. Sponsored by...
But if you do want to sponsor us, hit it at info@habarientertainment.com. We got all type of packages for sponsorships and marketing to help you grow your business.
Definitely. This week's top hot mess is Carly Russell.
Oh my goodness, man.
She's coming in at number 1 this week.
Uh-uh.
She's been charged for a fake abduction. She's now facing criminal prosecution, and it's all because the police say that she completely fabricated the wild kidnapping
Now
story,
that's a hot mess.
prompting a massive and expensive search.
Oh, goodness.
So the Alabama prosecutors in Hoover are charging her with 2 misdemeanors.
Mm-mm.
Each misdemeanor carries up to a 1 year in jail sentence.
Man, I know all the fellas across the world wish we can do this to all the women that be lying on us. Just give them a couple misdemeanors and lock them up. This is the type of stuff we have to deal with. This girl talking about babies on the side of the road. When I heard that, man, I'm like, man, what is she talking about?
Right.
But that's how they do us, though, man. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
It's insane.
But my question is, are you voting for Kanye West for president of 2024?
Oh my
I am.
God. That's not the button I meant. I'm gonna tell you that.
And you're gonna do it again, but it's all right. So it has been said that Kanye is restructuring
Boo.
his 2024 campaign.
Boo, he's
gonna be our
Kanye's so
national
annoying,
anthem.
dog. He's so annoying. Just go away somewhere, man.
That's gonna be our national anthem right there.
Right.
Good morning.
Boo.
Wake up, Mr. West, Mr. Fresh, Mr.
Next story. Nobody wants
Boy,
to hear
I'm
about
so,
that
be so
dude.
impressed.
Hey, but we gotta let it know that is a candidate out there for those who may want to vote for
Man,
the ignorance.
if
But it's out
anybody
there.
vote for that dude, you
You
need
fall
your
in the ignorance too.
you need your voting status revoked forever. You can't vote again.
Right.
You voted for that dumb shit. Get your ass out of here.
But
I hope we can beep all that out. But we can't. So
last
let's
but
keep
not
going.
least, Bow Wow has been getting
Oh my
dragged
goodness. He's always what he do some more fake stuff, man.
for allegedly swindling a child rapper out of her hard-earned pennies
Wow.
when she requested a feature. But he insists that there was no deal and the kid was just catfished through Cash App.
Wow. So he took the money and didn't do the feature?
The case is currently pending in a Georgia court, but Bow Wow is claiming the plaintiff fell victim to an all too common online scam. So apparently he's saying that
understand.
somebody used his
Yeah.
likeness to
I get it. But hey, I mean, it does happen, man. That's why I don't like paying Owen. Like EXO always coming to me trying to get me to pay for to talk to these different artists. I don't like paying for that stuff. And I never do it. And he asked me the other day to do it. And I'm like, nah, because I don't trust those people. He said he did it before. I don't know, man. I just don't trust them. Because every time I've ever handed those people money, it's a scam.
every time.
Every rip. Who else you got? That's it?
That's it.
All right, man.
But I just wanted to let everybody know that.
Now
on
that's a hot mess.
That's a hot mess.
Well, hey, let's get into the last one. We got Comic Book Corner real fast.
And then we got the game.
Then we gonna play the game. We out of here.
Comic Book Corner. Sponsored by.
We had the conclusion of Secret Invasion episode 6, which was called Home. Yeah, I mean, I want to give it. I want to give it this and this because it missed the mark.
It did.
You know, it was a blah finale. It could have been better. It was a lot more that could have been done, but I knew it was going to be a problem because it was so much they was trying to tie up in one episode. Some of the CGI for the final battle wasn't that great.
But I do think that the next time we see Nick Fury and Vara, since they went up on the Saber spaceship, that they'll be the next time that we see them on a scene, it'll be them inside the spaceship and
who knows? We don't even know.
She
probably won't be in that movie. The next one, she probably won't be there.
You don't think so?
No, because
or they might do a flashback of showing what happened throughout the diplomatic
who
summit
knows?
that
I doubt it should be there.
Doing. So
but what I'm saying is, it could have been better.
It definitely could have been better.
You know, the first 3 episodes were better than the last 3.
I think they should have mixed it around a little bit.
I just like people saying it just didn't keep that espionage, that fear going that they had at first.
On that
they
first
started
episode,
making it more
right.
about going into Nick Fury's life, and I understand that, but they just didn't keep that on your edge, on the edge
Keep
of your
you on
seat,
the edge of the seat,
feeling for the rest of the episodes. So that was a drop of the ball. But other than that, man, I thought it was a decent show. His acting from Gravik to
I saw a clip of him yelling at Nick Fury.
yeah, man. The acting was powerful.
Yeah, it was.
And that's what you have to give it up. The acting was powerful.
Very
Even
powerful.
Samuel Jackson, Gravik, everybody did a good job. Old girl from a Game of Thrones, whatever her name is.
Amelia Clark.
Yeah, Amelia Clark. Yeah,
she did really
She did
well.
a good job. They did a good job in acting, but I thought that they was kind of handcuffed in a couple situations. And when they talk about that hospital that the police officer was in, nobody understands that. That's like they keep calling it the most understaffed hospital in the world because there's like no one in that place. I don't know.
Were you talking about the hospital they had the president in?
I think it had something to do with COVID, and at that time,
when they was filming.
they was filming that they still had some restrictions in place. Is why it wasn't so many people in those hospital rooms.
Yep.
Because come on, man, it's a hospital. It would have been way more people if the president was shot in those rooms. But all over now, I'm gonna give it a 6. You know what I mean? It kind of dropped the ball, man, but it was good in some points. But we'll see what happens in the Marvels and going from there. Let's play the game, bro.
Let's get ready to play trivia for Loot. Sponsored by
All right. So in the game, Miss Lina, there are a total of 10 questions.
Mhm.
If you get 7 out of the 10 correct, what we got for him, babe? What we got for him?
T-shirt.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
T-shirt. So you're going to have to give us your size at the end.
If you
What
win.
questions are there? Oh.
We don't know.
Oh.
Let's bring up the first question, Jimmy. What we got? The first question is, this icing in its basic form is made by mixing together butter, icing sugar, or powder with flavorings added.
buttercream.
Buttercream.
That's right.
That is correct.
I sure had no idea.
Right. This famous holiday treat has English roots and typically contains cloves, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, and molasses.
Mm.
I think it's a Yuletide log.
It is not
I
a
don't know what that
Yuletide
is.
log. It is
Oh,
gingerbread.
Gingerbread. It said ginger that right there.
I know.
Ginger.
But you throwed you off with the clothes.
Yeah. Well, you do put it in. It's just that English roots. I didn't know it was from there. So.
All right. This gravy is made out of fat, flour, cocoa powder, and a small amount of sugar. It is mostly known in the southern United States. What type is it?
You got me.
I'm
But-
gonna guess. You gonna guess?
I'm gonna guess. I already lost. Gravy made out of fat, sugar, cocoa powder, and a small amount of sugar. Yeah, I got nothing. I'm not gonna guess.
A roux?
It is not
Oh.
a roux.
What?
Wait. Let me get a guess.
You ain't gonna know. You ain't from the South.
And
You
he's
ain't
already
never been.
cheated.
Some
if
hard
anything.
questions.
I ain't never been. I was just in Arkansas for like.
That is
6
not the
months.
South, homie.
That is the South.
Arkansas is the South.
Very South.
See, look at her. Trying to-
Very South.
What
I'm
is
putting
it?
them in the Midwest.
No,
Yeah.
that ain't no Midwest. That's the South.
Anyway,
Anyway, they country as hell.
is.
Go ahead.
Chocolate gravy.
Chocolate
knew that.
gravy.
There's such
Never
thing.
heard of that.
Chocolate gravy. It is. It is a such thing. All right, moving on. How many times are biscotti biscuits baked?
I've never made a biscotti, but my sister has. Can
That's
I call a
crazy.
line?
Can
Yeah.
you make a phone
Can
call?
I make a phone call?
No phone calls.
Darn.
No phone of friends.
Sis, can you tell me mentally?
No use of
Mm,
the audio.
Biscotti. Doesn't
I know
take
this
that
one.
long.
Thank you, culinary class.
How many? I didn't take any classes.
Really? Wow.
No, I learned everything on YouTube.
Wow.
Or my sister actually who bakes. She usually tells me.
No
pointers and
school,
such.
none of that.
No school, nothing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I'm gonna guess 8 minutes. 8 to 10 minutes.
8 to 10 times? Because it's saying times.
Oh, how many
Yeah.
times?
How
are
many
biscotti
times
biscuits?
are the biscotti biscuits baked?
2 times.
Twice?
They are baked twice.
Wow. I don't even think I know what a biscotti is.
Just like a hard bread cookie.
The little tanned cookie things.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I know what they are.
Okay. What is the big difference between a Dutch apple pie and a French apple pie?
Mm.
One has cheese in it.
Ugh.
No.
I was kidding. I don't.
That's gross.
I believe the Dutch apple pie uses it's a different type of apple you use.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
That is incorrect.
What
It is
It's the crust.
topping. It is the crust.
Yeah.
Oh.
The crust. The Dutch
Mhm.
apple
People-
pie
People
is
actually put cheese on their
typically
apple pies.
made
They
with the
do.
flour. It's just like your basic flour. But
Mhm.
the French apple pie has the walnuts in the crust,
Oh.
Oh,
in the pie
I've
crust.
never had a French apple pie.
I guess not me either.
All right.
So I'm like, okay.
What year was the first Krispy Kreme store open?
That's
I
a tough one.
Don't know. Does anybody know?
That's a tough one. I'm gonna go with 1983.
1960s.
1990.
Wrong, and wrong.
That's hard,
Earlier or
man.
later?
It's
I'm
earlier, and it was 1937.
What?
Dang.
Yes,
They that old?
they are that old. The gentleman who opened Krispy Kreme bought his first donut shop in 1933,
Wow.
but he did not open it as a Krispy Kreme until
Oh.
1937.
Wow.
I didn't know that. So let's give us the.
I'm just
We just-
thinking.
We got a few more questions to go through.
2 more, I think.
Oh, it's a little bit more than two.
I
it's
felt
like
like we
2 or
had
3
like
left.
6.
But we don't know how many deserts
Or in Africa.
are in Africa. Africa is the home to how many deserts?
That's hard.
I wouldn't know this.
Yeah, that's hard. I'm gonna say 6.
I'm gonna say 2.
I know it. That's why I threw my phone. They don't think I'm cheating.
Close. But no, the
Mm,
answer is 3.
3.
Oh.
What's the
Which
name
one
of
is
them?
it?
I don't know the name, but I know the Sahara.
Oh yeah, Sahara.
I
That's
can't
one
think
of
of the name of them.
But I can't think of the
Yeah.
other two.
Okay.
Nico, if you're listening, you're gonna have to give us
Nico don't
school
know.
to let us
Just
know.
throw
Right.
it with the face up. So
He
I
really
know.
did. He really should have. But
Mhm.
all right. Which is colder? The North or the South Pole?
Mm.
I believe it is the South Pole.
It is the South Pole.
Wow. I would have guessed the North is but heat rises, I guess.
It does. All right. The process of weathered material moving due to gravity is called what?
Wind.
The process of weathered material
Wow.
moving due to gravity is called. I feel like I should have been back to school now. I'm probably thinking too much into this.
I don't know either.
Due to gravity. Is it a Isaac Newton law? No, is it law?
It is not.
What is it?
I
Wind?
don't know.
The answer is erosion.
Erosion.
I would have never guessed that.
Oh wait, Isaac Newton is
The process
Yeah.
of weathered material moving due to gravity. Weathered material. It's outside. It's moving.
okay.
Gravity's pulling it down.
So the erosion just happens from that.
yeah.
Okay.
That's where the erosion is coming in because it's taking stuff down with
Any
it.
roads, I guess.
Okay.
Never do.
All right.
Makes sense.
We've come to our last
Finally.
and final question.
Should have paid attention in school.
I don't know how much school would have helped with this last question, though.
Yeah, these
Let's
are hard
see.
because she's got the
This
hardest question in the
You be
world.
typing in random ass questions.
I do. I do.
What year
Is-
was the first hat made?
I thought it was gonna be
I
some
don't
questions
know.
about baking.
See, I had
Some
you for
of
the
'em.
first half of the game.
You
Right.
did, and then
And then
got
I
nothing.
just was like, you know what? Let's throw some randoms in there. And
I remember a designer came in and she was just asking questions about superheroes. Okay. No, it was basketball. A clothes designer came in. And
I
she
could
asked all
probably
these
answer about
questions.
basketball. My kid plays basketball.
all right. The ancient Romans used this to patch up wounds since they didn't have band-aids.
It's a type of leaf. It's like a plant. They use. I just don't know what it's called. I think it's a leaf. No.
I'm gonna say aloe vera.
Oh.
No.
No.
Is it something that we would never
Probably
guess?
something gross. Like
It
poop.
is something
Her face
gross.
says it all.
Like poop. Like
I mean, I
boo-boo.
don't even know. Is it like mud?
It is goat poop.
Oh, okay,
I already knew
I
it
would
was some
never
shit.
guess that. No, thank you.
Yeah,
I
so
think
they
the
was
devil
taking
outside
the
you
little
did
goat turds and
Okay,
That's dope.
I can
there
see
you
that.
go. That's your band-aid, homie.
Wow.
I would just put mud.
That's
Oh, why didn't they
disgusting.
just use ground coffee?
I don't.
Ground coffee beans.
Oh.
What do you
That
mean?
makes
That's a
sense.
process.
You
That's a
just
process.
crush the
Yeah.
coffee
Right, you
beans.
just
They could
crush the
just
coffee beans.
go into the farm and grab some poop from the goat real fast and slap it on there.
Why does
You
it
got-
have to be goat poop and not any other animal?
I
Then
don't know. I don't
I don't
understand.
know.
Maybe it worked better than all the other poops that they had used.
I got nothing.
Maybe it wasn't as
As runny as cow shit.
right.
Like, yeah,
I
it
can't.
has a little bit more to it if you use that.
Oh wow.
Goat shit is like rabbit shit.
That's
Oh.
gross.
Hard pellets.
Man, just be happy you was born today. That's all I can
That's
say,
all I
man.
gotta
This is a
say.
tough life, man. You have
Yeah.
to, hey,
You
what
have to walk around with goat shit sitting
Right.
on your ankle.
what you scratch your leg, go to goat shit on that boy. Set up.
Well, I gotta cut my finger.
Oh,
Oh
man.
well, gotta get the goat shit.
Wait,
Goddamn, you
what
fell
would
again.
happen if you like give labor and then you?
Ooh,
You split
I
yourself.
I
Well,
hope not.
slather the goat.
Now,
Yeah,
man, we
that's-
watched that show. What was it? Game of Thrones. How they just watched the old girl just pretty much just bleed to
Yep.
death and die when she was giving labor
Yep.
because
Anyway,
they couldn't do anything.
That's horrible.
Yeah, pretty bad.
That was pretty bad.
But thank you, Lina from Sweet Moon Bakery, for coming through and telling us about your great treats. One more time, tell the people how to contact you and how they can reach you if they want to get some of your great treats.
You can reach me on Instagram or at sweet_moon_bakery, and then Facebook is Sweet Moon Bakery AZ, and then my contact information are on the pages as well. Honestly, I'm thankful for you guys having me here. I'm a little nervous, you can't tell. But yeah, I hope to hear from all of you soon. And I will be trying to do more vendor events. So
Okay.
I'll post on there too.
Yeah. But we really appreciate you coming and showing up and being a good sport and playing the game and everything. We really appreciate you. And you're being lovely to have. We appreciate everybody for watching. Right on Jimmy, right on Iesha. I guess we see you guys next week.
Holla holla.
Peace.
Bye.
Thanks for watching another episode of Habari Live. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and get updates on news, the podcast, and more. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And don't forget to visit www.habarientertainment.com. See you next week. Peace.
The replay is on YouTube and Facebook. So if you want to share from either one of those, you can.
hot.
Yeah, a little warm.
A little warm. Like you should never wear sweats today, but it was hot. So, let me just put this one here. Hi, love. You got cookies too.
That's what you should be eating.
There you go. She said that's the one I want. You ain't get no other cake or cookie.
I can't get a cookie with all them cookies.
You don't have to try to just. You can just be like, I get a cookie instead of.
Nope,
distract me that way.
It feels better to.
Deal and be a thief.
Yep, surely does. What are you doing? Okay. All right. All right. First thing you brought out to us was a churro cookie. That was awesome. Dude, I ate that churro cookie and I was like, all four things you brought out, the lemon cookie with cranberry, orange cranberry, okay, and then the 2 cakes in that churro thing. He was like, so we don't get no cakes? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, so there we go. 1, 2, 3. Nice to meet you. All right, Lina, have a good one. Definitely, thank you. We appreciate it. We definitely will.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna pick it up, Jimmy. Chocolate chips and belts in my hand. Actually, like
No problem.
Thank you so much for stopping in and coming by. You're safe and hydrated. We will. Thank you.
I think that was hot. Sure, Phoenix is hot.
That was a strict idea I had. At some point, we all just died and went to hell. We thought we moved to Phoenix. I saw
this ain't shit. Stop it.
I saw a meme and the guy's going to heaven. He says, you're supposed to be going to hell, but you lived in Phoenix, so we're going to call that time served. Time served.
40th Street Thunderbird.
Oh, I'm suffering. My stomach is not strong. I have about the weakest stomach that any man can have.
For taco?
For any Mexican, for anything spicy. I lived off black coffee, cigarettes, and hot sauce for about a year straight.
That's why your stomach weak, Jim.
Exactly. I burnt a hole in my stomach and I can't have anything anymore. So yeah, I gave it. I've just went like so long without having anything spicy yet. And now I have like salsa and I'm a wreck. So
And you substituted coffee for your energy drink.
yeah, well,
Still not a good thing. That's just caffeine substitute for a different type of caffeine.
it's the bitter, it's the acid, it's the acidity in my stomach. The coffee is worse. But, yeah.
You got all types of snacks over here. Cookie, chip, donut.
Now put it right back in.
Yeah, so Damon, if you want to get here a little early tomorrow and talk to Gina, you can do that. She's better off in the mornings. I was just gonna say, I don't know if you want to export all the videos on the website. Ustream does let you take all the videos. I would just have to do the day to my computer, re-render everything, and go and upload everything again. It's all sorry about that. I could do that if you want. That's not an issue. Next time I upload, I can make the assets and just have it like stock. Yeah, we have the YouTube page made. We're not gonna upload anything to it now. We want to launch the website. But then once the website is kind of more like, getandlive.com, then we're gonna launch the YouTube with like interviews and like all the less important stuff.
You got to do something.
Yeah.
You do a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. And let me show you what I did for my we actually just got a social media team together. Yeah, I found somebody I knew who had no problem doing it. But they used to run a social media team called like Social something or other, and they said that if we could help them their team like get PA jobs, like production assistant jobs that like in the industry, they would help us like with the social media. Just like, hey, we need cable regulars to like get people to like, so just getting them like to help out. So I think so, but he sent it to, no, it's on the Slack. He did, yeah. So let me Essentially, what I have is these are not I can say these guys, but I think actually because I tend to not read everything. But I have everything's already a show. The girl. Bridget. Yeah. So like, for like, where do you go when you present? Oh, okay. Right. So, if I can send you there's talk about stuff we need. Yes. If you want to post anything on social media, you can say like, hey, Brad, we posted one post Monday, July 31st. Where'd you phone? I like I said, I put them all in folders and we didn't delete anything. I like them, man. I like them. Why don't you put in your own notes?
She's not a coupon finder. Two versions. One has that version I just showed you had the voiceover at the end that just says support. So I got this together. I didn't realize that we were on one rock and on that. Yeah, and I'll put that up. I'll put the Habari logo on it. Just get a logo to Joe so we all put it on. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. And that's the documentary person? Yeah. Yeah. He wants to host his own show. He wants to do a show on sports. Yeah, he wants to do sports and faith. And he's a dynamic. I worked with him. That's how I met him, was working on a show where he was host. He was really good. Yeah, really good. Yeah. So yeah, well, he did himself a logo. Yeah. But he says you can play with it, you can do whatever you want. So I'm gonna make him a new logo and some motion graphics. He's already got theme music, and I can take theme music and make it longer and shorter without speeding it up. You know what I mean? Slow it down. So yeah. Where are we going? You want to eat the rest of this cake, Jimmy? That's right here.
Yeah, probably.
All right, so I won't mess with it. I'll give you stuff.
Yeah, well, think about it. Let me know because I got some crew. Got it. So that's the you know, basically, if we don't, if I'm on Sunday, if I enter on Sunday, and I enter on Saturday,
Jimmy.
so I need to figure out where.
Come here.
I am available. Well, okay. And if not, I'll just send out a team. PSAs. Green Network. Or the app for BT. No, or PSA. Oh, okay, I'll ask Buzz. But it's good to hear one once in a while. Yeah. PSA.
Yeah.
We should make one for.
Like a radio station, like a radio station.
What about me?
Like a radio station for PSA.
Yeah, you can Liver is really good voice actors. Yeah, that's a while. Yeah, I remember when I was in radio, it was $5.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
no, stay out the donuts.
So.
We're gonna go get something to eat, baby.
WTFS program.
We're gonna go get tacos. Tacos and rice.
Friday and Saturday. Just ran it those days. Skip Sunday and Monday. And that way, skip Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And that they were getting the coverage. It was running 4 times a day. But they're not running every day, so it's safe.
I'm just gonna get you some
And,
juice.
so I got more.
Leave it alone.
Yeah. But now WTF means something different.
What the fuck?